welcome to my very first estate sale video. I just called my mom to ask her, have I ever been to an estate sale with you? And she said no, so I'm pretty sure this is my first estate sale ever, friends. We are in Sherman Oaks, California. Let me turn the air conditioning down. It's currently 98 degrees outside. We're going to a condo that I have an open house in, and my buyer actually let me know that this estate sale was happening today. So I thought, why not take you along? I'm going to be honest, I don't know how great I'm going to be at filming. It's a condo, it's small, there might be a lot of people in there, but I'm going to show you as much of this 2-bedroom condo as I can. I'm listing the 2-bedroom condo just above this one for $820,000, and it's probably going to sell over asking. Just a little LA real estate info for you if you're interested. I know that might seem astronomical to some of you, but I have a couple of videos where I give you house tours on this channel that I can link down below, but let's go check out the estate sale, and I'll share any tips that I learn or anything interesting along the way. So let's do it. All right, friends, I had to film vertically like this because it's a small condo. So when I first entered, you go right into the kitchen, and this is where the people were sitting that run the estate sales. So I'm not filming the whole video like this, don't worry, but I was just trying to be stealthy, friends, and not show people on camera. But they had the kitchen area blocked off. You can see it's an older condo, and I'm actually going to tell you the price of the condos in this unit in a minute because I have an open house in this building. That's how I found out about this estate sale. But a ton of like more affordable dishes, glassware, holiday stuff, older appliances, which I actually think I probably could have resold for a decent profit, but we'll talk about it later when we go back in the car. I'm going to definitely be bringing my boyfriend's truck to these estate sales because there was so much furniture that I would have loved to buy, fix up, and flip. This is the outdoor patio area. This condo is really lucky. It has a huge outdoor patio area for this condo building. I'll show you that in a second. But she has a ton of little like musical nutcrackers. I love these things. I almost thought of buying it just for the nostalgia. My grandma has stuff like that, and so does my mom actually. And I bet you if I would have taken some time to look it up, maybe I could have resold it. But I did notice a lot of stuff from like Walmart, Target. Of course, I passed on that stuff. But I think some of you have told me you can still flip that holiday stuff for a decent profit. Tons of like holiday bags and things. But the patio area goes like all the way over. Do I get a shot of that? Yeah, this is a huge outdoor patio area just for this unit. So that was pretty great. So this is the first of 2 bedrooms. They had a like lounge chair, they had a massage chair, and they had a bunch of clothes in this chest. I was hoping to find like some vintage stuff. But no luck. Lots of sheets, shirts. I did look through the shoes. Nothing worth reselling for me. A heating pad. I love heated blankets, you guys. I feel like in my soul, I am like an 80-year-old woman that's always cold. I love heating blankets. I will literally use heating blankets in the summer. But yeah, a bunch of older shoes. I really was hoping to like that they would have the bathrooms open so I could look through the beauty products, because a lot of times people have told me that you find great stuff there, a lot of discontinued stuff or cleaning products, but they did have the bathroom, and you saw like the kitchen area walled off or sealed off. I did scan these adult diapers to sell on Amazon, but they weren't selling for much on Amazon, so I passed on those. But I have sold adult diapers on Amazon and eBay before and done really well flipping those. Of course, I did check out the wig section because you guys know I love wigs, just for personal use. I've never resold any wigs, though. It might be a new niche to look into. A ton of blood pressure cuffs that were, you know, like the more affordable one. Well, I don't know. CVS does have some expensive ones, but I had to buy one when I was pregnant because my blood pressure was kind of high, and I was shocked that it was like $80. Some of those can be pricey even at the drugstore. I did check out the hard goods, the mirrors. I'm still learning hard goods, you guys, and I didn't have time to do Google Lens there, so moved on to the second bedroom, and this is where they had the majority of the clothing, a ton of like vintage mall brand stuff, Coldwater Creek, Only Necessities, but I have resold this stuff, but it does take longer to sell. Like I have a Coldwater Creek jacket that took 3 years to sell, but I only paid $1 for it and it sold for $50. But it was an older piece and it was a plus size. So I tend to pass on this stuff just because it just sits so long for me. But yeah, I did search through all of the clothing. These were great sizes, but I just felt like a lot of this would sit for me. I was hoping that this was real leather, but it was not. I love this brown jacket. Now that I'm looking at it, I'm thinking, why didn't I pick that up? There's me saying, hey. They had this at that mirror I just showed you. I think they were only selling it for $10, and it was real wood. So this is why I'm saying next time I go to the next estate sale, I'm definitely going to take a truck because I have the storage space to store some of this furniture or some of these pieces. I can't pick up a lot, but I think there's a ton of money to be made in flipping some of those things. I did spend some time going through this chest. At this point, it was getting kind of busy in the condo. I'm not showing you, but there's like 3 people in the room with me, so I didn't have time to look through every single thing. So if you see something I missed that you would have picked up, let me know. There's a home phone there. They basically told me that everything that wasn't roped off was for sale. So if I wanted to buy that phone, I could have. I did go through all of the clothing in the closet. Again, a ton of mall brand stuff, you know, older styles, which I know can do well. It just, I'm not an expert in it, you guys, and it just sits so long for me. But I do end up in this closet finding a couple of J. Jill pieces that I did take to the guy that was managing the sale, and I asked him how much, and he said 15 for 3. So $5 each, which when we go to the car, I'm going to tell you like, oh, I don't know if I would have paid that. But honestly, J. Jill sells so well for me. Even at paying $5, they were kind of like tunic slash dresses slash shirts. You could kind of wear it however you want. I probably could have flipped those for like 30, $35. Here's one of them. You see, that one actually is a dress, so I probably could have flipped that for like 40, $45. But I didn't have cash, you guys, and we'll talk about that a little bit in the car. So I do see me pick it up, but once he told me, oh, you know, we're not taking card, it sucked because I probably would have picked those up. I do find 2 more J. Jill pieces. Other than that, just a bunch of mall stuff, mall brands. Here's another J. Jill piece. Pretty sure that one is 100% cotton. And now that I look at them better, I'm pretty sure they're actually dresses. So those definitely would have been worth a pickup. Sometimes I sell J. Jill myself. Sometimes I send it to the Real, and it sells really well there for me. So lesson learned, friends. That is definitely the number one thing we're going to talk about is take cash when you go to these things. I'm just so used to going to thrift stores, you know, where they take cards. So let's go to the car. I'm going to give you my tips, what I've learned, and I am officially addicted to estate sales. First one down, and I can't wait to go to so many more. I cannot believe it took me this long to go to estate sales, friends. I can't believe it. All right, I'm going to give you as many tips as I can before my phone overheats. I have the new Galaxy 22, and it overheats a lot, but in the phone's defense, it is very hot outside. Number one, when you go to an estate sale, take cash. I knew that going in. I just came from the bins. If I look like I have the same getup as a bins video, I just went to the bins and filmed a come through with me, and I said to myself, get some cash. I parked and I didn't have cash because I found a couple of items that I probably showed you, and I asked him, do you take card? I've read, though, a lot of people do take card, but just to be safe, you guys, so you don't have to leave and come back, if you're going to an estate sale, a garage sale, always take cash, because a lot of those people just don't, you know, they don't have like something to take your card payment. It's easier for you, it's easier for them, and it makes it easier to negotiate. This estate sale didn't have much that I wanted to pick up. I think, though, if I have my boyfriend's truck, which I might start taking to estate sales, I could have bought a lot of furniture in there. I mean, the furniture, the chest, there was a, I don't know if I got it on camera in the living room, there was 100% like oak wood chest, and they only wanted $50 for it. You guys, those things sell on like Nextdoor, Facebook Marketplace for $200 and up. It is a hassle because it probably would have been heavy. You do need to move it yourself and you need to store it. But you know, I've got a big boyfriend and I've got a big storage unit. So I think estate sales are awesome. This is my first one, but I'm kind of like, okay, this was just like a break-in. You know, this wasn't like all the amazing stuff in the world, but the thing is at least this is my first one, they're very reasonably priced. You guys told me that, except for the clothing. So I showed you the bedrooms and everything. I think the furniture is a great way if you flip furniture, hard goods, jewelry. I really wish they didn't have the bathrooms closed because you guys know I love selling beauty products. And at these estate sales, sometimes you can find some really good stuff that's like discontinued or hard to find, but they had those blocked off. I don't know if I got that on camera. I'm sorry about the filming work, you guys. It was a very small condo, and the man running the condo was kind of like going through all the rooms, so I don't know if he would have got mad if I was filming, so I was just trying to be stealth and not get anybody on camera. But the bathrooms were closed. The clothing was a lot of mall brands and a lot of like really older, like almost honestly, they look like they were vintage at this point. So I probably could have made some money, but as you saw in the video, I'm pretty sure I showed you, she had some nice J. Jill tops. And J. Jill, I always tell you guys, is a brand, bread and butter brand for myself that a lot of resellers don't pick up. But I can flip a J. Jill dress all day for 30 bucks, sometimes 40, 45 bucks. So I took the 3 I think they were dresses or tops, or you could wear them either or. I took them up to the guy who was talking, and I figured he was the one running it. I said, how much for these 3? And he said 15. And I was about to start negotiating, but then I realized, shoot, you don't have any cash. So I was like, do you take card? He's like, no, sorry, but we're here till 5. It's 1 o'clock. The thing is, once I thought about it, I was like, $5 per J. Jill. And I can't really tell if they were a top or a dress. If they're a dress, even if they were a top, there's money to be made. But I just am being kind of lazy, you guys. It's hot outside. I don't feel like going to look for an ATM, coming back. If there was more stuff that I was interested in buying, I would definitely do that. But number 1 tip, always take cash. Number 2, you got to check out estate sales if you're into hard goods. Even if you're just into clothing. I don't know. This is just like, I'm so excited to check out as many estate sales as I can now, because I'm thinking like, imagine the estate sales, with the great clothing and the great handbags and shoes and hard goods. And I did hear him talking that a lot of the best stuff went yesterday. So I do think for estate sales, it does make a big difference whether you go on the first day, the last day that they're having the sale. Because, some people, this is all they do for sourcing. I have some people I know that they only source at estate sales, so they get the best stuff because they go on the first day. So that's another thing to keep in mind. This is day 2 for this sale, and they're going to do another day. So yeah, I can't believe, it's just great. There's a lot less people than a thrift store. Everything's super organized. Prices are clearly marked. It's such a pleasurable experience, especially when you come directly from the Goodwill outlet where everything's in a bin, it's dusty. But you guys know I love the Goodwill outlet because you get stuff for such an affordable price. I just filmed the video before this, and I got 25 pounds of clothing for $66. 65? I think it was $66. You can't beat that. But the estate sale is just really refreshing because you're not digging in a bin, you're not like digging through racks. Everything's clearly marked. So this is definitely going to be a series on this channel. If you like estate sales or you want to learn more about them with me, because this is my first time, join me, friends. I'll film as many of them as I can. I've already called my boyfriend. I was like, we have to go to an estate sale tomorrow. He's like, okay. I want to bring him and his truck so that in case I see any furniture I want to flip. All right, hopefully you guys enjoyed. We're super close to 10K subbies. Subscribe. It is free, friends. I am here for you multiple times a week, and I do a diverse type of content. So I don't just do hauls, you guys. I do come thrift with me's. I do travel thrift with me's. I just got back from Salt Lake City and did like 5 videos there. We do hauls, we do review videos. So if you just love all that stuff in one channel, I have to say I don't see a lot of people that do such a wide array of types of videos. I don't know, maybe I'm just giving myself too much credit here, but you know what I mean. I feel like you either do hauls and come thrift with me's, or just hauls or thrift with me's, you know. But like estate sales, I've got a lost cargo pallet on the way, and my phone is turning off. I love you, friends.